Attention. Where should your hands be? Stand at ease. Attention. Stand at ease. Okay. Now can we stand? Can we start?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I, Krisha, along with my co-host Arush and our 6C classmates, are honored to present the assembly on flexibility and mental health, the power of a positive mindset.
Kindly join us in singing the UAE national anthem with patriotic fervor.
Let us now say the school prayer to thank the Almighty for all we have.
God, thank you for this lovely morning. The day has begun and we seek on us your blessings. Guide us through this day in all we do and all we say. Almighty God, we ask our school would be a place of great discovery and creativity. Grant us in all our duties your help. Make it be a place where we love to learn and where we learn to love. Bless all those who care for us at school and at home, such as it is my life and I dedicate to thee today. Thank you, Lord.
Please be seated. I would now like to invite Arav, Shifan, and Oman Shah to tell us the thought of the day in English, Arabic, and Hindi.
The mind is like water. When it's flexible, it flows. When it's stiff, it breaks. By Bruce Lee. The mind is like water. When it's flexible, it flows. When it's stiff, it breaks. By Bruce Lee.
العقل مثل الماء عندما يكون مرنة يمكن أن يتدفق عندما يكون صارما ينكسر. Bruce Lee. I repeat. العقل مثل الماء عندما يكون مرنة يمكن أن يتدفق عندما يكون مرنة صارما ينكسر. ब्रूस ली.
ब्रूस ली के विचारों के अनुसार हमारा मन जल के समान है. लचीला होने पर वह सहज बहता है और कठोर होने पर टूट जाता है. मैं फिर से बोलती हूँ. हम ब्रूस ली के विचारों के अनुसार हमारा मन जल के समान है. लचीला होने पर वह सहज बहता है और कठोर होने पर टूट जाता है. धन्यवाद.
Buckle up as we take you through our special assembly.
Every day, we face situations that test our emotions. a tough class, a disagreement with a friend, or just feeling off. But what if we can learn to bend, not break? What if we see these as stopping signs, not stepstones?
That's what mental flexibility is all about. Learning to adapt, bounce back, and keep going. And starts with a powerful tool we all have, our mindset. In this short video, we go behind the scenes in our class 6C to see how we began brainstorming ideas for this assembly, quite inspired by our round square hero, Compassionate Carlos, in helping students develop a positive mindset and stronger mental health.
It's okay, Inaya. Everyone gets overwhelmed sometimes. You've got this. If it doesn't work the first time, we'll try again together.
Oops, well that did not go to plan. But hey, now I know what not to do.
Sometimes the best thing you can do is smile and move forward. Remember when I was scared too? Look how far we've come. Well, at least I didn't set the fire alarm off again. Do you have a pencil at the board?
Yes, we go.
Thank you.
Helping each other makes tough days a little easier.
Carlos always says, kindness is never wasted.
Let's just keep trying. We are not aiming for perfect, but aiming for better.
Flexibility is not just about the mind, it's how we think, act, and care. That's what our round square hero, Compassionate Carlos, teaches us. Sorry.
When our class heard the assembly topic, flexibility and mental health, the power to a positive mindset, we knew we had to do something special. So the students of grade 6 got to work. We put on our thinking caps and thought how we can make this better. And thought to make this beyond just our class, we became flexibility ambassadors, visiting different classrooms of grade 5 and 6, having real-life conversation and listening to how students of grade 6 and 5 show mental strength in their own way. We also discovered that this theme links perfectly to our leadership gemstone of the month, Aquamarine, which stands for adaptability. And what's flexibility without adaptability? They go hand in hand. So now we will show you how we executed our plan. Roll the video.
What do you do when something completely throws off your day?
When something completely throws me out of my day, I do breathing exercises to not panic. I talk to a friend to solve my problems, or even my guardian who helps me get better in any conditions.
That's an extraordinary answer. What do you do when something completely throws off your day?
When something completely throws me out of my day, I do breathing exercises to not panic. I talk to a friend to solve my problems, or even my guardian who helps me get better in any conditions.
That's an extraordinary answer.
How do you help someone when they're quietly struggling, even though they don't say it out loud? Yes.
Well, I will help my friend to say it out loud, quietly, and I will help my friend, or if he doesn't know it, I will help him what is right and what is wrong. And if I say the right thing, I can say the right thing, and he might circle it. Or he'll fail, but I'll don't worry. I'll tell him to be better next time.
That's a really delightful answer. When everything feels overwhelming, how do you get back to being you? When everything gets overwhelming, then I talk to someone whom I trust, like my parents or my friends or even my little sister. And they can help me understand what's going on and even find a way to make things better.
What's one thing that always brings you back to a positive mindset?
Yes.
I like to make comics, art and craft. I like to make comics or origami, and I also paint paper.
These weren't just rehearsed answers, they were honest thoughts from students just like us in moments of resilience, self awareness, and courage.
Flexibility is not a weakness, it's a strength in disguise. Having a positive mindset isn't about ignoring your problems, it's about facing them with courage and compassion. At NMS, we rise by being kind, resilient, and flexible, just like compassionate Carlos. We've come up with some personalized strategies to help you bounce back. Thoughtfully written together as a class. Now, our classmates will be handing these over to the HRTs, who will then share them with you. Please take a moment to read through them and live by it. Let's keep lifting each other up.
Can you share a time when you had to adapt to a change or a challenge?
Yes. I once used to live in JLP, but then I shifted to gardens. It was a tough time for me to adapt, but then I found many friends and felt happy.
How do you stay positive when things don't go as you plan? Yes.
I strongly feel that staying calm helps me to stay, very positive, and also breaking down things by checklist.
What advice would you give a friend who's struggling with the mindset?
Yeah. It's okay to struggle, and you can bounce back.
What does a growth mindset mean to you?
Staying flexible and learning from your mistakes. That's a thoughtful answer.
Can you share it?
Let your hearts tune in. Let your hearts tune in as we present you this moving. Let your hearts tune in as we present you this moving performance.
If you're defeated, falling on your knees and looking up for some hope tonight. You try to stand up, but you throw your hands up like you no longer have the strength to fight. 'Cause you've seen too many sunsets, too many days, ending in the darkest nights. But on your own, you never know. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you're defeated, falling on your knees and looking up for some hope tonight. You try to stand up, but you throw your hands up like you no longer have the strength to fight. 'Cause you've seen too many sunsets, too many days, ending in the darkest nights. But on your own, you never know. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe.
I would like to invite my classmates to tell us the latest news update.
International news. Venus, which has long believed to be barren, was once geologically active, reveal NASA's researchers. Scientists used decades-old radar data to discover tectonic activity on Venus, suggesting it was an active planet. These latest findings revise Venus's conceptualization and revive the reinterpretation of Earth's geological process and open a new perspective towards planetary evolution.
Indian Air Force's Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla is set to make history on May 29th as the first Indian to fly to the International Space Station, piloting the Axiom Mission 4 along with 3 other global crew. Captain Shukla will serve as a pilot for Axiom Mission, also known as AX-4, a private space flight mission that will launch aboard a SpaceX Dragon spacecraft.
US President Donald Trump headed for Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and UAE on May 13th, eyeing big business deals. Trump is visiting the Gulf first because the region has emerged a geopolitical and financial center of gravity, said Anna Jacobs, a non-resident fellow at the Arab Gulf States Institute in Washington.
National news. Sad to see one of your favorite destinations wrapping up for the summer. The good news is that Dubai's Global Village, one of the UAE's top family attractions, has announced a one-week extension of season 29. Visitors can still head over to the tourist hotspot as the shopping destination extended its closing date to May 18.
Stunning images of solar flames. Sunspots were captured and compiled in one clip by UAE astronomers. From the skies of Abu Dhabi in Al Khatim Astronomical Observatory. The footage shows some solar prominences at the edges, a small solar specules all around the sun's limb, a few dark solar filaments on the surface, and some sunspots, the Astronomy Center said on Monday. Emirati adventurer Saeed Al Mamri has achieved a new accomplishment in the mountain sport. After successfully climbing Kanchenjunga, about 8,586 meters high, the highest peak in India and the third highest peak in the world. The journey took 4 days, starting from the mountain's base camp last Thursday.
Sports news. Your true legacy. Virat lies in inspiring countless young cricketers to pick up the sport. What an incredible test career you have had. Indian batting legend Sachin Tendulkar wrote after months of speculation. Virat Kohli has officially called time on his illustrious test career, bringing down the curtain on a red ball journey that helped define an era in Indian cricket.
Mohammad Salah won the Football Writers Association Player of the Year award for the third time on Friday after inspiring Liverpool's march to a record-equaling 20th English title. Salah earned the prize after scoring 28 goals and producing 18 assists for Liverpool in the Premier League this season.
In a spectacular debut of our very first inter-school basketball tournament, Hoopside again, the NMS Under-17 team emerged victorious, defeating GM in a gripping final showdown. NMS clinched the win with a final score of 47, securing their place as champions of the tournament's opening edition.
School news. As part of our ongoing commitment to sustainability, our school is proud to launch community outreach. E-waste drop boxes are placed around the campus throughout the month, encouraging students, staff, and families to responsibly dispose unused electronic items.
Yana Shetty, 7F, impressed the judges with her sharp spelling skills and composure, earning second place in the prestigious Spellbound competition organized by GMA. Meanwhile, our dynamic trio, Alan K. Abhilash, 8A, Ahil Abed 8F and Atav Srivastava 8D clinched third place in the debate competition with their strong arguments and teamwork.
Congratulations to Aira Bamne from 8D for being awarded the Best Delegate ICC at the most recent Model United Nations Conference at DPS. Her exceptional research, persuasive diplomacy, and confident speaking skills stood out throughout the sessions.
I would like Ms. Gleda to address us and to honor a student who achieved first position in Asset Talent Search during the last academic year.
Do you all know Girik? Okay, we have Girik Kaur on stage. He's the Asset Talent Search topper. So the only one in the entire asset topper for us. So Girik, congratulations. Do you want to share how you managed to study so well for this test?
So to study for this test, I kept on, I studied all of our textbooks for grade 5. I borrowed the textbook from my friends and studied them, and I also, I have my textbook, earlier I was in grade 4. Also, I studied a lot, and I kept on, studying, and it took a long time, but eventually I succeeded.
Very good. Can we give him a huge round of applause for this? And we'd like to see many students up on stage for this titled award. And for that, you need to consistently practice. Like he said, he kept on practicing. So can you tell me what can you do as students? Thank you, Girik. What can you do as students now for your NGRT, for your asset? What should you be doing? Study what? Study where? Just study randomly? Study the stars and the moon? Study the school structure? Study the infrastructure? What? Study what? Where? You have a platform that the school has provided. What is that? Say it loud and clear. How many articles you should be doing? 2 per day. That's what I tell my classes. Not 2 per week. 2 per day. Is it too difficult? 5 questions? Who finds no time to do 5 questions? Maybe 10 questions? But do you know what is happening to you? You're learning. Correct? You're getting into the habit of reading. What happens when you read? Yes, Sheljas. You gain knowledge. Then you will never have difficulty in writing. If you read well, you speak well. If you speak well, you can write well. It's all very interconnected. So, with Girik, you can understand that all you have to do is don't prepare last minute for test. Start now. Don't wait for us to give you question banks and, give you worksheets for you to understand. Start doing your preparation by yourself. For the ones not listening to me, I'm going to come and personally look at your Achieve 3000 database and how many articles you've been doing. Okay? Class, who's the speaker for you? Come, the whole class. Can we give the class a huge round of applause for that beautiful assembly? Do you know what mental health is? Are you able to, did you understand the topic well? Yes, right? You know exactly what they meant to say. Flexibility and mental health. All of them gave you such lovely inputs. They also went to a class. They found out, they questioned, which was such a nice activity done by you and all of your whole class. Well done to grade 6C.
Please rise for the school song.
From the long road of Al-Khair to the tower of Burj Khalifa, a gem is built with the finest bricks, where the leaders are trained and picked. Gems, New Millennium School, my alma mater, you've taught me to stand so tall and proud to all. And A's to the UAE First Class internationally. My service and my loyalty, my pledge to
Okay, grade 5, can you start walking from the front? And grade 6? Okay, grade 6, you just settle down here. Miss Rianne has instructions for you.
I'm going to give you these instructions while grade 5 is still here, because I'm very, very disappointed with grade 6. I understand that 2 weeks ago you may have been confused because there was an assembly second lesson. But for the last 3 weeks, we've been finishing assembly in our 20-minute registration. You know that you are meant to come down for assembly. Your homeroom teachers will meet you as and when their buses arrive. But you are supposed to come down here. And when you're seated for assembly, you're not giving your teachers even 5 minutes to take attendance, check their emails for the day. Because I'm having to ask them to sit with you. Why? Because you need to be policed.